So I wanted to make this video real quick and just kind of talk about what changes after you lose so much weight and how I did it. Number one, you will never out exercise your diet. So if you plan on losing weight, you have to change what you eat. I don't do anything special. I don't do intermittent fasting. I eat at whatever times I want to eat at. I do take supplements that help keep your metabolism running faster. They make a negligible difference, but they help a little bit. But most of it has to be your diet. You have to look at what you're eating, how much of it you're eating, what are the types of fats that you're having, stuff like that. Are you eating processed? How much fruits and veggies, fiber, all that stuff. It's all a very important part of it. And you have to... Right now, you see, I'm not drinking water. I'm drinking a flavored seltzer. It's got 10 calories in it. No sugar, some carbs and stuff, but it's okay for me to have this now. I can treat myself a little bit. But what has to change when you lose this much weight is everything. Your food, your exercise, your sleep. Sleep is so important to this. And sometimes you're going to run into walls. Sometimes you're going to hit a spot where you don't lose anything for a week. Just put your head down and keep going. I don't mean put your head down like in being upset, but keep pushing. Okay? Because that's natural. Your body is going to adjust. Every couple of weeks you have to go back to the drawing board and kind of figure out, hey, what are we going to do now? You have to make slight changes every week or two, because your body's going to adjust to what you're doing. But it changes a lot, dude. And what's weird is you might lose friendships over it. I've lost a couple because I don't live the same lifestyle anymore. You might lose friendships over it. People are going to change how they view you because you're not the same person anymore. And people are going to treat you different. One of the things that's most important in this is to be humble about it. Just kind of be humble in who you are. Don't come at people like you're better than them and stuff. And just keep going. Keep doing what you're doing. Know that there might be weeks where you don't lose. You might not lose that week. You might even put a pound or two on. It can be frustrating. But this isn't something... You're not in this for the short game or for the short time. You're in this for the long haul. And you have to attack this like you're in this for the long haul. But your entire life will change. Not entire life, but your life will change. When you start... What I've noticed is a lot of people, a lot of people who used to shun me, a lot of the people who used to kind of bypass me are now those same people like wanting to have something to do with me. Um, and you can choose to let them be a part of your life or not. But people judge you based on your size. And they form opinions about you based on your size. And you have your group, your people, based off of where people put you and where you put yourself. That's also an important part. The main thing is just know that little things will change. Not everything is going to stay the same, and you have to know that. You have to know that things are going to be a little bit different. So, just kind of just expect it, man. But it is worth it. It's definitely 100% worth doing this. And while it's not an easy goal, and it's very, very hard, the hardest part is the next 5 years of my life when I keep it off. Because statistically, they say that if you keep it off for 5 years, you're more likely to keep it off forever. This is not an overnight thing. This is not something that's going to change in a few months or a few, weeks, days. It's going to take years to, I still do things like I still pull my shirt down, and I still, when I sit, tuck or kind of wrap my arms around my stomach, because I was always trying to hide those things because I was self-conscious about them. And obviously I still have a belly. I'm not as self-conscious about it now, but I still find myself doing those things because in my mind, I'm still 430 pounds. In my mind, I never lost any weight in my mind. I mean, obviously my knees and my back doesn't hurt anymore at all, ever. I never have back pain anymore. My knees still a little bit, but I'm a lineman, and when you spend so much time lined up as a lineman, man, you got to know that stresses your knees out too. But it's worth it in the end. But you have to change your diet. You got to change your exercise, and you have to realize like maybe you're at the grocery store and you see someone buying a cheesecake. Look, they may be morbidly obese, they may be fit, they may be whatever. The fact is you can't do that. Maybe instead of a cheesecake, go buy a yogurt, a Greek yogurt or something, You have to substitute things in. You've got to make changes. And it has to be done in a way that's sustainable so that you don't feel deprived later.